Hi, I'm Andrew Mashman, and this is the first in 3 short videos on how-to around marketing strategy. This first one's about the external environment, and it's been designed particularly for students of MKT340 Strategic Marketing Management at CSU in the Bathurst campus. This particular section is about the external environment, and so to do a strategic marketing plan, the marketer has to be all over what the external environment might hold in surprise for them, I suppose, or in threat for them. And the external environment, as you're doing a marketing plan, is summarized into the opportunities and threats. And particularly the opportunities and threats, because opportunities and threats are uncontrollable by any individual firm or organization. And so really you're stuck with what's there rather than being able to mold it and change it to a place that you'd really like it to be. And when we talk about the internal environment, then you've got a little bit more, you've got a lot more control over that. This one's about the external environment. External environmental analysis for strategic market management is usually captured under what's called the PESTEL analysis. So political, economic, social, technological, legal, and usually environmental as well. So there's a number of headings there in what's called sometimes the macro environment as well. And really, depending on what your organization is, what sort of business they're in, what sort of industry they're in, some are going to play more or less important role in your planning. And again, in your plan, you're going to include the things that obviously have impact. And if things are low impact or little of interest to the organization and its future, then I'd be tending to leave them out as well and focus on the things that can have unexpected impact, which could threaten the existence of any particular marketing plan. So first of all, we're looking outside of the firm. And the cool thing about looking outside of the firm is that your customers also operate outside of your firm. So learning about this external environment is really valuable for understanding more about the world that your customers operate in, what's affecting them. Is it interest rates? Is it immigration? Is it cost of living and the cost of fuel and those kind of things? And if they're affecting your organization and you know they're affecting your customers, then you might be able to come up with an even more pointed plan to address those and look like the good guy and be able to offer a particular value proposition as you move forward. So first one, political. Political is the political influence that might impact things. This can happen around government policy, particularly around taxation, around anything where the government can influence the way your firm operates. And so even subsidizing things like solar energy or wind energy or renewable energy, as it might be as well, subsidizing home insulation, which we've seen in Australia also, has been a big impact on businesses doing really well in that space. But when the government changes policy, it can also have a massively negative impact on that organisation as well. So look out for things in the political arena which could change and affect the way you do business. Could include change of government as well. The second one there is the economic environment. And the economic environment, clearly these days we're in a very globalised environment, but in a domestic economy like Australia, we have issues like unemployment levels, inflation levels, and exchange rates are big things which might also impact how an import program is going to work for us, or an export program might work for us at that particular point in time, or how easy or hard it is to get good staff. And the outside of the unemployment thing is about, is there people out there who have got money through jobs that they're doing to be able to buy our products and services as well. So they're just some of the economic environment issues as well. The social, cultural, socio-demographic environment is about the nation based. Who's in the nation, who's there, what are they doing, how fast are they aging, how much education have they got, what are average income levels, a range of things which are kind of macro about the people of the kind of big picture markets that you're after. And you want to know that high level stuff so that when you get down to segmentation, you can start to cut them up into usable, smaller, narrow cast groups of people that you can do something special for. Technological, and technology is all around us, and lots of opportunities are coming out of technology, and then other ideas being combined with those. So working people together, working spare capacity like Airbnb and Uber with a technological application, and then suddenly you've got an awesome, cool new product which people are going, yeah, why wouldn't I do that? So very diligent about staying on top of what is technology, what are the trends, how long are those trends likely to last. Something might be big today but gone tomorrow in technology. So the life cycle around mobile phones, for example, is about 18 months or so. And you need to be on top of that again so you can plan for your organization and you can plan for your maybe customers' uptake of smartphones in that particular example. The last one is the natural environment. And the natural environment is everything to do with the world around your organization. It might impact with your corporate social responsibility policies. It definitely impacts with user groups out there who are for coal seam gas mining or against coal seam gas mining. They are interested in wastage, recycling, energy consumption, and a whole range of things. And both your firm can benefit from understanding what's going on in that space and maybe adopting some particular strategies in that space, but also using those as an understanding of what consumers' expectations are and where they would like to see things in the future as well. So a range of things there around the pestle analysis that can make things happen. So the challenge for this particular topic, external analysis, is to either for the firm that you work for or a firm that you maybe have coffee with, or you like their products or services, car company, human resource company, anything, doesn't matter, any sort of organisation, not-for-profit as well. Sit down and write the pestle letters down, and for each one of them, try and write out a couple of things which might be affecting that firm in its external environment, and then take the summary of those pieces to the discussion forum of the subject side and write them up and share them with your peers. Thanks for that.